Around 3 years ago, we were living in Crete and we heard from relatives that my in-laws were starting to become very frail. So we came back to live with them, to look after them. Unfortunately, my mother-in-law passed away shortly after we got back, and my father-in-law around this time was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. He was assessed and then referred to Roseville as part of his therapy and as part of respite for me as a carer, to give me a break. On a daily basis, the fact that Trevor could come to Roseville, this wonderful place, was invaluable, because the practical side of things, I just wasn't able to get everything done at home, with Trevor being at home all the time. And for me, myself, my well-being, it's obviously a very stressful situation, and to have that break, it enabled me to recharge my batteries so that I was more capable of looking after Trevor when he was back at home. And for Trevor, it was something for him to look forward to. Obviously, he'd lost touch with regular friends because he couldn't relate to them anymore. So to be in a situation where he was on a level with people, he was more comfortable. And the staff at Roseville are very caring and involved him in a lot of things that he may not have been able to do otherwise. Obviously, as a carer, it's a great place to meet other carers as well as they're coming and going with their relatives. And you get a chance to swap ideas, share experiences, because sometimes you feel a little bit alone. And I also got involved with the expert patient programme. There was a course run here last July, and while I was looking after my father-in-law, I found that a great help. I found Roseville as a dementia gateway absolutely invaluable. I can't imagine how I would have coped if I hadn't have had this facility for Trevor to come here. Just even for the 2 half days that he used to come, it was invaluable.
Initially, it was memory problems. Alan was actually diagnosed 3 years last November. But for a long, long time, years before that, I'd noticed that his memory was failing. He used to go out and do gardens for elderly ladies and this sort of thing, and they would ring up and say, "Is he on his way?" But he'd never got there. So I realised there was a problem, but he couldn't see that. So really, after about 4, much longer than that, years, I got him to the doctor on false pretences. He thought he was going for something else, and immediately he said, "Oh yes, I can see what it is." And a dementia advisor came to see me at home, and it was taken from there really. It was all very plain straightforward. As I say, I knew about the Brett Young Centre anyway. I get in there for 9:45 and pick him up at 2:45, so we don't have to rely on transport. He does various activities during the day. Before I've come out, sometimes he's playing snooker, which obviously he wouldn't be doing if he was at home. I find that we're very lucky in Dudley having the facilities that we've got for mental health, and especially really now in dementia care. And it's just lovely to walk in. It's a lovely, warm, friendly, very friendly environment. And I do say sometimes I think I quite like to stop here myself, because it is so nice just sitting there in the warmth and people chatting to you.